live the creed. As the echo bend sound, I and I will heed the call. Sharpen our focus, working one for all, to the mission at hand, liberating this nation. I and I trod the vital trod, knowing still yet battles to be won, battles to be won. Let the hungry be fed, the naked be clothed, the sick be nourished by I and I. Protect our age, care for the little ones. Let us live no lie. Banish illusion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the arrival of the Emperor. Emperor, how are you?
Greatest big stone.
Enough love, man. Welcome to Tredegar Park. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day for me because as we celebrate the 130th Earth Strong of His Imperial Majesty, we also have the Emperor, ours, Haile Selassie. 130 years ago is a long time. We also learned that the magnificent, the honorable Leonard Percival Howell used to walk the streets. But what a Percival Howell family member. So we want to big up Leo and Sniper and all of you, them Cowie and Massive.
Yes.
Take our one the place down the road. Big up and enough love. Welcome to Tredegar Park.
Yes, man.
You know they say sometime in every community, little things go on. But the greatness of the community belongs to the people. They're all here. They're all great people. And that's why we choose to come here today, the 23rd of July, Earth Strong, and the naming of Haile Selassie. What do you have to say, Emperor, on this day?
Well, Tredegar Park, you know, geologically speaking now, is a royal place, you know, but what happened now, them use the political ideology of the government with PMP and labor rights in 1962 to break down the place, you understand? So, and then just the youth them remember say, them are royalty boy, so all of the royal places now, like Spanish Town, Trench Town, Whole Harbour Road and them places now, the colonial and them put all heap of guns and one bag of thing and turn the youth them against themselves and take out the job and take out everything, but them places was the place was set the place, you understand? But the youth them fi understand now, say them fi just unite, because not until we all unite there will be no peace as far as the west of the east. Not until the youth them at Tredegar Park come together, them now go stop the drought as far as the north from the south. So there will be a drought and a war if them not unite. You understand? So they remember say them a royalty. That's why the people them want to know, oh, a man running some might not have $1, but when them touch road them look like him a millionaire. You understand? Because them a royalty. But the youth them forgot. So we start talk about guns and body and pussy and batty and all of them look at normal thing. They instead of talk about business and unite and all for farm up the land them about the place, because the only land the boy and them dirt are the richest dirt. Them dirt and they need even water for grow nothing. So me do the same thing with Howell now and Marcus Garvey come follow Howell. Yes, and so the Tredegar Park knows that around us create Marcus Garvey and create a whole heap of the national era and around us create even me too. Because I remember say what Howell do me doing for bring back the people them together, make the youth remember say them are maroon and them are Jamaica. Because Jamaica is started from 1962 with the constitution, we are all maroon. So them bringing the gun war now and start turn the West maroon them against the North maroon them, so we start shoot up each other till we start saying we are JLP and PMP. And just in the late 80s we start saying we are Jamaican again. But we used to call ourselves JLP and PMP. But we are maroon. Maroon is the color of our skin. So, but big up His Excellency Big Stone people. I want to say Big Stone people, say stone around my neck, because when they name the stone of the rock that the Lord put on the earth for bring back the people. So Big Stone, I don't know if you think I don't think you know what kind of job I've been doing from Trenchtown, Annaton, Rosetown, Tredegar Park and go right all across the board. Because I just the Almighty use you and you don't know what you do. I swear to God.
I'm just a vessel, you know?
You're just a vessel. But so this road here now, imagine you know, we launch a road named Selassie I Road. I want to Tredegar Park know where go on.
A big thing this, and it's
a
big
thing.
General.
Yes, so now
This boulevard where Percival Howell used to trod in the Emperor.
The area alone to be a tourist attraction.
Exactly.
Yes, and so the youth them know what they do right now. Them start up on Facebook, start do everything and start marking the place.
You bring their bang?
You know, sir, my door left their bang, can't go no without their bang, you know. You understand?
So you have their bang in there?
Yeah, man.
You have to like their bang now, man. You have to raise the rod and like their bang. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Tredegar Park with our friends them, new friends and family. And the Emperor is going to sound their bang. And this bang is sound for peace and love and prosperity and unity amongst you. Because every eye and I come across in there, I feel the presence of greatness.
True.
And I love them. I don't know everyone by them name, but the one them like Massive and Cowie and Sniper, you see, and Leo, and some of the name them tick around the places. A whole name I come. We feel good within ourselves and we feel welcome in this community. So,
it's just
Emperor.
It's just a reincarnation thing. Mama, come here, cause you have to big up. Come in, my elder, yeah.
Come in, Mama.
Come in, Mama.
Yeah, man, you're the elder right now, community, man. Still a song there, Ben.
Them people have set it, yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, the phone. Mama, what's your name, Mama? Come right between
yeah,
yourself.
Yeah.
What's your name, Mama? Huh?
Miss Smith. Right,
what's your first name?
No, your first name.
Oh, Valerie.
Valerie. Her name is Valerie Smith.
Yeah, how much you want now?
65.
That's it. But me, you see me, it's in Valerie. 1957, born here.
What?
Me, you schoolmate. See me schoolmate, yeah.
Sound there big.
Sound there big.
All year.
One more time, all year. Haile Selassie I strong again. One more time. We shall be. Today is a blessed day.
Tredegar Park, with the star of the wall. Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the journey continues as the naming of Haile Selassie I Boulevard continues. The Emperor is here, Big Stone is here, Eru Shakamusa Menelik is here, the great-great-grandson of Paul Bogle is here. Guess what? Nature Ellis is on his way. Reggae superstar Nature Ellis will be here to perform for the item in a Tredegar Park.
With the stardom and the royalty in the walk.
With the stardom and the royalty.
In the walk.
Where's it? One more song for that.
Yo,
all right, Leo.
Never forget to history. You understand? It's a mystery. Look back where you come from, so you're not going to know where you go.
All right.
And don't remember, on a royalty.
On a royalty. Leo?
Sure.
Big up Leo, the biggest scammer man in the world. A big.
Live the creed. As the echo bend sound, I and I will heed the call. Sharpen our focus, working one for all to the mission at hand, liberating this nation. I and I trod the vital trod, knowing still yet battles to be won, battles to be won. Let the hungry be fed, the naked be clothed, the sick be nourished by I and I. Protect our age, care for the little ones. Let us live no lie. Banish illusion, banish greed. I and I say live the creed. Live the creed.
Rastafari the divinity, power in the liberty. From injustice we stay away. I steps of self-reliance, Father, how we led the way. I and I national mainstay. With the love of Rastafari, love Rastafari, love Tafari. Let the hungry be fed, the naked be clothed, the sick be nourished by I and I.
Haile Selassie I Boulevard here. So we give thanks, brothers and sisters. You know, Brother Hero, that the road that passed Haile Selassie I School was also supposed to be named Haile Selassie I Drive. I think it was named that way, but I don't know, over the years I don't see it being used that way. So Mama Aisha, I and I going to have to deal with it, just like what we're dealing with here today, to make them know that the children of Haile Selassie I don't forget these things, and so on and so forth. Nice, nice, nice. So what a great day that must be when Africa is free. Yes, what a great day that must be When Africa is
You can't go further, you know. So the clouds. So pinnacle, that's why, you know, when they say big stone and rush race to them, so they're going to start the Selassie I Road. Yes, I was, and is the right place. Yeah, because at the pinnacle is. So if you can't start at the, when you start at the pinnacle, you start at everything. Because the pinnacle is top of everything. You understand? So that's why you
can't get higher than the pinnacle.
No. That's why Marcus Garvey got his inspiration from here, so. But through the people around here now, for God say them are gods and them are royalty. So what the colonizers did now, the colonizers ghettoize the whole of the royal land them. Like the whole of Spanish them just ghettoize it. The whole of Rhodes them ghettoize it. Trench them ghettoize it. Tivoli them ghettoize it. But it's not Trenchtown and Johnson and Anatown now. It's one town. I want to tell us the name Ashanti Town. So that's why you see when they watch the video name Ashanti video, they will see them show from outer east, go right back to Clarendon. So here says the real name for it is Ashanti Town. They call it Trenchtown, Anatown, Rose Town, Spanish Town, Moore Town. Because of one town, Ashanti Town. So we are the Ashanti Maroons. You understand? Yeah, artists. Yeah, come some naturalist, man. I want you, man, a superstar, a young star in the nation.
Yeah.
That's so easy, boss. They just said a naturalist. Yeah. Yeah, what nature? Get a piece of the slur.
Don't you know I'm talking about
a revolution?
free the dumb, freedom. Yeah, that's free speech.
Right up the street. I can go in right up with him sometimes. But he's a big sicker man, you know. So you know, so we have to give respect. Him think going to the school, so we have to know how to go on and you know the great Louis. And that's it. A long time I tried it. Probably down the lane. That's where I left from. Go up at the pinnacle. We live down the lane. That's where I left from. Go up at the pinnacle. He used to live down the spot. His family used to live right up. Now we are so bad, you know. We don't know where else, you know. See if we can tell about this.
Pinnacle?
Yeah, right up at pinnacle. And the man who played the job. The man there, you know, said pinnacle man. So you know, say
I shall have a new name in that land, that sunny, sunny land. I shall have a new name in that sunny land. The Rastafari is that new name, precious name in that sunny land. Rastafari is that new name, precious name in that sunny land. I shall have a new name in that land, that sunny, sunny land. I shall have a new name in that land, that sunny land. The Rastafari is that new name, precious name in that sunny land.
Play that one now, Hero. Bring, come to the front.
Rastafari is that new name, precious name in that sunny land. I shall have a new name in that land, that sunny, sunny land. I shall have eyes as I, one voice, because we are talking about liberation, we are talking about freedom, we are talking about when our ancestors were brought over here, and so on. We don't use the word slaves. We must never ever call ourselves slaves. They call us that. We are warriors. We are freedom fighters. We are maroons. We are persons who agitate for the black liberation. So don't ever refer to yourself as slaves. And one of the persons that helped to liberate us out of feeling like slaves was Brother Leonard Howell, who walked along this ground here at many years ago to set up Pinnacle. So you all are of royal blood when you think of coming from that we now walk the same path, that someone of the level of Brother Leonard Howell, who we refer to as the gong, the first gong, who stood up to them, brothers and sisters. So don't think that your communities is anywhere poor or behind the scenes. Because Leonard Howell stood up before the court at Sutton Street and said to the judge, "Judge, don't have any mercy on me, because when I sit in judgment, I won't have no mercy on you." That was what Leonard Howell told the judge at Sutton Street, brothers and sisters. You know, because he knew, he said, "I was born a hero and I shall die a hero." And we all see and know that Leonard Howell is a bigger hero than all those little heroes just them have, especially those two, Manley and Buster. So brothers and sisters, as we march along, yes I. New name Jagat, and it terrible amongst them. Eden no like Janine. Yes, a new name Jagat, and it terrible amongst men. Eden no like Janine. For when we call him Rastafari, watch how we can tremble. He did not like Johnny. For when we call him Rastafari, watch how Babylon tremble. He did not like Johnny. Name, precious name, new name, Haile Selassie I. Precious name, new name, Rastafari.
Right beside him, man. Yeah, man.
I said the new name, Jagat, and it terrible amongst men. He then no like Johnny. Yes, a new name, Jagat, and it terrible amongst them. Even no like Johnny. Cause when we call him Rastafari, watch how Babylon tremble. Even no like Johnny. Cause when we call him Rastafari, watch how we can tremble. He then no like Johnny. I said a new name, precious name, new name, Rastafari. Said a new name, precious name, new name, Rastafari. You can imagine they came to teach us and tell us that we must praise a God which they cannot show you the mother and the father of that God. And they came to the African, and the African said, "Who is the mother?" They said, "Mary." "Who is the father?" "It's a spiritual father." "Did she sleep with the man?" "No." Then how can we praise a God who did not come from a man and a woman? That is the trick they come to play upon I and I. We can never praise a God, brothers and sisters, that is not born of a man and a woman. That is the first rule of the African. You must come from the seed of your father that is impregnated into your mother. So we don't ever praise any religion that they cannot show us the mother and the father of creation. So that's why we say, new name, precious name, new name, Haile Selassie I. New name, precious name, new name, Rastafari. They took us out of Africa, but they could never take Africa out of us. Isn't that so, brothers and sisters? We will forever remain African. Very proud Ethiopians, Nubians, black dignity, Sudanese, Nubians. We built the pyramids, and up to this day they cannot replicate the pyramids. We carved the carvings, the great carvings of Africa. We built the obelisks. We built the churches from the ground down, carved out of rocks. Churches that still exist in Lalibela today, brothers and sisters. We have the longest river on the planet, the Nile River, brothers and sisters. And yet you come to tell us we have more minerals in the Congo than any other country in the world has. And you come to tell us that we are poor. We haven't even started mining our gold and diamonds yet, brothers and sisters. We haven't started taking up our oil yet, nor our natural gas. But the Father is showing us, whilst you go fighting in Europe, white man versus white man, we the black man must start to establish our black kingdoms. Restore our great kingdoms of Zimbabwe. Restore our great kingdoms of Angola. Restore our great kingdoms in Ethiopia. Restore our great kingdoms that was set up by the great brothers and sisters in North Africa, South Africa, Central Africa, East Africa, West Africa. When we had our kingdoms in West Africa, in Mali, in Songhai, in Ghana, when Mansa Musa was marching from Mali to Mecca in Saudi Arabia, and along the route he gave away gold. In going to Mecca, he gave away gold. In coming back from Mecca, he gave away gold. So for over 100 years, the value of gold went right down because Mansa Musa gave away so much because he got them from the mines in Mali, brothers and sisters. And if you doubt it, go on YouTube and check it out, and you will understand the greatness of that. Don't ever feel that we are poor. They concoct those things to tell us we are poor and we must come out of poverty. No, we are out of poverty. We gave you great kingdoms in Ghana. We gave you great kingdoms. When we had our university at Timbuktu, you were still in caves. When we were building cathedrals, when we were building aqueducts to carry water, when we were building kingdoms, the white man was still in cave, didn't even know how to cook, never know how to make clothes. He had to wear animal skin. And you're going to tell us we must follow them? No, brothers and sisters. They must follow I and I, the African. And we want all our people here. We start here, it will grow. We start here, it will grow. Remember, 100 people can transform this entire place, brothers and sisters. So don't let them ever tell you, and for us to tell our children that we are poor, and to tell our children that we are dunce, and to tell our children that them need to educate themselves. We were born great, brothers and sisters. We built kingdoms. We had Haile Selassie I rule Ethiopia. He was the jazz match when he was 13 years old. He was ruling a province bigger than Jamaica at 13 years old, brothers and sisters. So don't look at your children and tell them, go back at the back bench, go down there, so go sit down. No. From their 12, 13, you prepare them to become leaders of this country. It's a joke they tell you that you must wait until such and such come. Imagine now, they want to have a referendum to decide whether or not we must get rid of the Queen of England. Brothers and sisters, all those is part of the gymnastics that they use to trick us. We don't need no referendum. We are saying black man must rule now. We don't need to get nobody permission. We are saying the white whore of Babylon must go now. Is that so, brothers and sisters? Yeah. The white whore must go. Yeah. We don't need a referendum. We say black people must rule. If we want a queen to rule over us, let us find a black queen and put her to rule over us. That's all. Why should we have a white whore who living across there, who has benefited from all the exploits of slavery? Why should we have such a person to call queen? Look how much black beautiful woman we have. Make one of them queen, that's all. We are free to do that. We don't need nobody permission, brothers and sisters. Yeah, man. And if the devil in the way, we shall roll it over him. If the devil in the way, we shall roll it over him. If the devil in the way, we shall roll it over him. And never look behind. Gonna roll the old chariot, gonna roll the old chariot, we gonna roll the old chariot and never look behind. And if HIL is there, we will stop and pick him up. If HIL is there, we will stop and pick him up. HIL must be there, we will stop and pick him up and never look behind. And if Solobi Show is right there, we shall take him up and carry him right there. Solobi Show is there, we shall carry him out and never look behind. We gonna roll the old chariot, gonna roll the old chariot, we gonna roll the old chariot and never look behind. The great chariot along and then the great chariot along and then the chariot along and never look behind. Today is the 130th birthday of His Imperial Majesty. The 23rd of July, 1892. His Majesty came upon this earth to liberate black people, to take us out, to let us feel that we were inferior and make us realize that we are great warriors, brothers and sisters. So from this day on, all of us get that strength, that power, that spirit, brothers and sisters, and know that no one can stop us. They create these violence that we have around us. They give these youths guns to murder one another because it suits them. Whether it's political, whether it's economical, and whether it's racial, they deliberately plant those things to keep us behind. But we mustn't be afraid. We must educate the youths, uplift them and let them know that from your born black you are royalty. From your born black you are great. And only persons who have lost their blackness and have lost
this. I'm going to tell the people, I come down here people, I'm going to feel like I want to live around here because I pay royalty, I feel around here people. The place is nice. Come here on the take, give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. Yeah man, royalty around here. Yeah man, big up H&J people, Sidewalk Pub. Yeah man. So people, well, before I was, introduced to the lovely Nubian Queen by His Excellency, yes son. We were saying now identification theft as long as mail fraud. Now this is a man of the court, so you know what I'm talking about. Big Stone already know them things because a Big Stone and them man they teach me from in a change town about enough knowledge. So although I'm get rich now, but still I forgot Big Stone because Big Stone was the first man them who said, youth, so $5,000, them telling me $5,000, $1 million. Now me have millions of dollar people, but me still not show off with it. You understand? We found enough things, so learn to be humble. You understand? So I don't know what broke life mean again, people say. But if you tell people say, I know about poor people life, a lie me tell. You understand? And a Big Stone and the man know about rich life first. So people, so that's why when Big Stone say for forward, me have a forward. You understand? I'm here saying His Excellency them there. Crazy things, people. So back now, people, to the thing we call now racial discrimination and the damage of our mind when it comes to color now. People, buy a book named the Black's Law Dictionary. You understand? It's a very perfect legal book or a lawful book. You understand? So Black's Law Dictionary teaches that we are maroons. We're not black people. Black mean corruption. Black off your eye, you're blind. Black off your ears, you're deaf. Black off your arm, your nose, your arm, you're drowned. Black off your house, nobody can come in. Black off the road, no police or not even we can come in and come out. Are you lying, me tell? So, when Noble Juali tell Marcus Garvey, said, no, we're not black men, we're maroons. And Marcus said, get out of here, we're Negro. Because Marcus himself did try to get out of the black thing, so Marcus said, Negro. But to the front of Marcus Garvey now get him inspiration from round here, sir. Because Owen now was the man who inspired Marcus Garvey. Right, His Excellency?
Absolutely correct.
So Marcus Garvey get inspired. So people, all I want around us, sir,
I want to create Marcus Garvey, so if you know yourself road and know how great it is. Go yourself a road of a plan, man. Yeah. Look at this, big up yourself. Yeah. Yeah, man. So people, so round here so create Marcus Garvey. Round here so create me. You understand? And created Africa, the United Nations. You understand? The UNIA. You understand? What them take one now and them want to corrupt it now. So big up the official UNIA leader. You understand? Father Racy. And you Marcus Garvey left for the thing. I know it. Remember say. Oh, there. So the president now, them Jeff lock him up there that they see my people. The real president. You understand? So they said the people. So right now, I not even love them there people. I cherish them there. Because when people tell them love you in a big stone, they are wicked. Not for them love spell back way. You ever spell love back way people? Tredegar Park, you never spell love back way yet? E-V-O-L. So I'm educated queen. What does that mean? Evil. So people, so be careful of the man that will tell us them love you know. When they back turn them want to kill you, because them say you're just too neat. They will say, oh, you come out like you're Richard and all I was so what do you bad? Oh, you work here. So the bad by though. So the queen, yeah, the queen always beautiful too. No, they will not tell me queen that she's sell out, that she's white. No, she's maroon. No, that they will not say. And they will know say you are going to take the strength. See a great man again. The grandson of legend. But them now want to give him the big up Paul Bogle. People, this is Paul Bogle. Family himself, grandson people. They're at the park you know. So this is more than a legendary moment. This is a phenomenal moment. A peak. Mean you're gone on the peak. Yeah. True. Right? Stony gut. So people. So we're not black people, we are maroon. What does maroon mean? Maroon means darkish, brownish, reddish color. Big Stone is darkish and him chest look kind of reddish. Yes, so two color. That's what we are. So nature is there. So the queen again now, she's reddish. So the king now brownish. So the other emperor now, so he's chocolate brown. Yes, and so we have to know so we are the one color, we are maroon. Now when you check out the dictionary now, or the encyclopedia or the Britannica, the word maroon now means symmetrics. It means that it's a color of the earth. You understand? But them take with the maroon now and give it JLP and PMP. So when they start shoot PMP, they start shoot JLP, we start going a political rifle. So we forgot to be maroon. The people in Africa, Ethiopia, forgot to be maroon. A matter of fact, they forgot to be Ethiopia, they say to be African now. So Africa was brought by Africanus people. Africanus now was the Pope II, Pope Constantine. I'm wrapping up Big Stone, but they don't know said the most I have to give the powers. You understand? So people, we are maroon.
Leo Africanus.
Leo Africanus, all right. So the president know that.
Sent by the Italian.
Sent by the Italian Pope to get out Hannibal. And Hannibal want a friend them kill him. And Africanus take the praises. So that's why we are killing off ourselves, people. We have to come off for that friend killing there. That community killing community thing there. And that's a mash up alone. Divide and rule. People, let me tell you something before me left. They have a thing called depopulation. They will go kill every police, every lawyer, every teacher, every soldier. And you say everyone that we in us who have influence, what they call done. They will kill the whole of we have. And they will use we for kill we. Then they will bring in that thing called now robots. You understand? For the new world order. Avoid the injection, people. That injection will be a final injection. And if you're superpower now, like Big Stone now, we have whole heap of energy in their body, have a thing them nucleus and a thing we call now carbon, yes, and people, and we have a thing called now, what we call it, melanated people. So Big Stone is very melanated. Nature, you have melanin. King, you have whole heap of melanin. You have melanin. So they're going to extract the melanin from our people. Google. Melanin is now dearer than gold. So if melanin dearer than gold, that means I kill them, I kill people for taking the melanin. Now Oprah Winfrey have a melanated cream. Bill Gates have a melanated powder. And them also take the blood for with them adrenaline. So people, look what look up in them missing. When you see them killing off and see them carrying the gun out the dead yard, all the melanin never take away. So my friends, before 2030, if we don't unite, Andrew Wallace don't sell out the country. So that's why when I say Big Stone, alongside Rasta Racy, and Father Miguel, come together and celebrate launch Haile Selassie Street. People, it's a treat. It's an honor. It's a privilege. It's a glorious moment. Now, no rain now come down and fall, man. May I tell you that. I'm here the woman. We shall have it. I'm here the high priest. All hail! We shall have it.
We shall have.
Far right. So people in closure now. Big up the Maroon government people. Get to the Maroon documents. Once you have for the Maroon documents, you don't pay a tax. Once you have your Maroon earth paper, otherwise known as bird paper, you don't pay a tax. They can't take on the land because every colonial come from Europe up on the Carcass Mountain in Germany. We are the original father. Nothing with the banner, some who come from Ethiopia. Over here, so name Atlantis. What me say name? Atlantis. We are the Atlanteans, we are the Maroons. So you could have once walked from Port Royal, gone Miami. You could have once walked from Elsha and got a thing called P-Jockey. So P-Jockey is still part of Kingston. So this is the North America. This is the North our America. So we shouldn't need visa for go America or go nowhere at all. So most of the land them sink under the water. That's why if you dive, Big Stone can tell you. And the Ras Racer can tell you. You will get 35 years if them catch a deep dive anywhere between Port Royal, Downtown Mall, and around the country. But if you shot a man in them head, if you have a good lawyer like Father Racy and Miguel, you will get you free. But if you're broke, you're going to prison. Fire! So, I saw it go, money run the world. So that's why we have to rich. We have to do what? Rich! People. Every day I give you $100,000. One time I could give you $2. Allow me to tell Big Stone. Big Stone, come on, man. Can you know from Melka Youth? Allow me to tell.
A true attack, 100%, man.
People, I have 5 Benz now. The one that the work Benz I'm using on the work. And you know why I use a Benz on the work? For show my people and say you are rich. I work when you use that. You use that lift up cement and bag. People. That's when time Rasta Racy, that's when Big Stone, that's when Miguel Land and the whole of we start run the place as Maroon government. Every police have to drive Benz, every teacher have to drive Rolls Royce. For sure people say solving crime pay and being a teacher and a nurse pay. So when the youth them say Big Stone and drive that pay Rolls Royce, I want to drive Rolls Royce too. Come see Big Stone rich. So that's why I say I don't want to be rich people. But the teacher for afraid for so rich people. Look at my Benz right now, 5 bank card now. I just spend $68,000 at the bar there, so I still have money for me, so I don't spend it. You understand? So, and a Big Stone teach me that, so I'm glad. So Ras Racy here, and that man that said I forgot to do it. And that man that come see as the youngest and the baddest. You understand? Me if you wonder in my own chair wall. See me, Miguel Land again people, the Marcus Garvey. So I'm surrounded by my legends them, and them young. Ras Nature Ellis, big him up. One of the baddest artists on the planet, and the Jeff Badim. So you see the PPP people is the first political party on the land. Then them try to get rid of Marcus Garvey, they're bringing Alexander Busterman, they're bringing the PNP party, they're bringing the JLP party after. So me know the history people. If you know where you're going, if you know your history, this is not a rush thing, this is a teaching thing. Some more Tredegar Park know why Ras Racy, Miguel Land and Big Stone come together with the whole of the union. They must say a road as a Selassie I road for them. Selassie I! Rastafari! Some people may go close now. But more want to say Miguel Land! Miguel Land! Father Racy! Big Stone! Safo! Maroon government, nothing else makes sense. Get to the documents. Nature this. Powerful.
Yes, man. Power, Maroon government, rich government. Yeah.
Rich long time. Rich.
So
I my money from you. Rich.
So this is a very beautiful partnership here today. I am from the Universal Peace Federation. That federation was formed in 2005. The role of the federation is to promote a culture of peace.
So, Rasta Racy, Father Miguel, so that means we can give him now as the chief of staff, or we can give him now which position for the Maroon government? Because we play a economical moment now, you know. I would have said the minister of what you call him now? Foreign affairs. You see, foreign affairs. Alright, so foreign affairs. So from Big L said, you know, or Ross Grace said, you can't turn it back.
By practicing the ethics of living for the sake of others, we can reconcile the human family. Mankind is one family under Jah. One family, one parent. More other-centered, center on the other. What can I do for you? Don't be self-centered. I think one of the biggest problems we have as people, black people, sometimes true things that type maroon people, big respect. True things, some of us come from kind of tight beginnings. Sometimes when we have it kind of, you know, it's hard to share sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to share what we have. Isn't it true? We need to be more other-centered. Think of, because, you know, there's always somebody worse off than I am, you know. Far worse, you know, no matter how my situation appears, okay? So today we are here. My role here today is to share some appointments. The Universal Peace Federation acknowledges as ambassadors for peace those individuals whose lives exemplify the ideal of doing for the sake of others, living for the sake of others. People who live for others, people who are not just thinking of themselves. We tend to acknowledge those people when we can, in groups and over time, you know, gradually. We acknowledge those people as ambassadors of peace. We look for people who dedicate themselves to practices which promote moral values. We look for people who promote strong family life. We like people who promote cooperation, especially interreligious cooperation. We like people who transcend not just this country, but other countries. So in other words, you know, international harmony. International harmony. And we look forward to people who believe in responsible public media, right? We need the media, but is it responsible most of the time? Or just spread scandal and propaganda, you know? So these people who we see promoting these kinds of values, we appoint them as ambassadors for peace. So today, my role in the community is just to appoint some ambassadors for peace. Yes? So the Universal Peace Federation is proud to hereby recognize today as an ambassador for peace, Mr. Constantine Bogle. We are very pleased to recognize him as an ambassador for peace. Mr. Constantine Bogle.
One more thing for me? Yes, sir.
Yes, and as you know, this is something to keep you focused. The mind controls thoughts. Thoughts become words. Words become action. Action become habits. And habits become your character. And your character shapes your destiny. So this is something to keep you focused.
Thank you, my brother.
And we are telling you at the same time, when you are focused, to claim your victory. And as you know, images are very important. So we have this book with a black empress on the cover. A maroon empress on the cover. Blessings.
The Universal Peace Federation is extremely proud to hereby recognize as an ambassador for peace Mr. Leroy Howlett. Mr. Leroy Howlett. Please welcome him. Mr. Leroy Howlett.
As you heard before, we are keeping you focused. So the mind is there to control and move forward. Give thanks.
The Universal Peace Federation is extremely proud to recognize as an ambassador for peace, Mr. Patrick Howell. Mr. Patrick Howell.
My family that.
The son of who?
Patrick Howell. And I'm the Prince and the Queen family. Nah, man. Yes, man.
Big up yourself. I'm a special for you. Right there.
This award is one of the most important awards in 2022. And on this day, the birth of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Patrick Howell is the son of the great, honorable, the excellent, do I have to tell you, the Gang Leonard Howell. Gives us great pleasure into reuniting the great grandson of Paul Bogle and the son of Leonard Howell. This is the beginning of something that will be magnificent. This is historical. And everyone that is here today, you are now recognizing history in motion that you can tell your great-grandchildren about. Brother Howell, it is a pleasure, my brother. One unity, Rastafari.
The Universal Peace Federation is extremely proud to recognize as an ambassador for peace, Miss Marcia Elliott, Sister Elliott, Maroon Sister Elliott.
And as we say, history is in the making. And I know all of you dance to this song. 7 miles of Rockstar liner coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Rockstar liner coming in the harbor. Well, let me tell you, this is the sister of the great one who sing that song.
Dreadlocks.
Who know the man that sing that song?
Dreadlocks.
The great Dreadlocks. This is the sister of Dreadlocks. So you know, you're amongst royalty today. Rastafari. Blessed Lord.
The Universal Peace Federation is extremely proud today to hereby recognize as an ambassador for peace, Mr. Darren Smith. Mr. Darren Smith. Maroon Darren Smith.
Real maroon. Me are one youth. Real maroon. Hold on.
Do I need to say any more?
Real maroon.
This is the youth, and the youth shall lead the way.
Yeah, the future of life.
This is the future of Jamaica. And when this youth go and say, Plant what you eat and eat what you grow. This youth is a farmer. This youth is also an entertainer. But him not have no dirty lyrics. Pure, clean and uplifting, edifying lyrics. The great one. So as we say, you know, Theo, as we call him, is a man that had created an impression and a vision. And he's living to that vision that he will feed the people. Last year, December, how much was tomato in the market? $800 a pound. You remember?
Yeah, man.
$800 a pound. Well, Theo say, I'm going to make you get it for $200 a pound December. Rastafari.
Aye, 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 aye.
The Universal Peace Federation is extremely proud to recognize as an ambassador for peace Mr. Nigel Penedo. Mr. Nigel Penedo. Mr. Nigel Penedo.
We were born for this. We were born for this. Yeah, hold on.
One thing we must learn to do is to recognize greatness amongst us.
Yes, man.
And we must learn to honor greatness. I stopped at that shop a couple times driving through Tredegar Park. And when Nigel looked at me and said, "Do you know what this place here name?" I said, "No." He said, "This is Selassie I Boulevard." I said, "What? And no sign or nothing no there for make me know."
All right.
I called the parish council, and the parish council should have been here today and see it, them not there.
So them see, man.
So I say, listen, this is a people's initiative. We are going to put up a sign to let the people know this is Haile Selassie Boulevard. And you know what? Because Leonard Howell is the father of Rastafari. So when we have people with a vision, we must understand that these people are the people who is for you, not against you. Your community will never be the same from today going forward. It going go where? Up, up, up. Thank you, Emperor. Up, up, up.
I'd like to invite up Brother Omar. Brother Omar.
Omar. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, on this occasion, Brother Omar is going to receive on behalf of Mr. Desmond Howell. Mr. Howell couldn't make it up. So Brother Omar will receive this plaque on behalf of Mr. Desmond Howell.
Well, I'm start there with you, my yoke. I'm a family, you know. I start there with you. Yeah, man, more blessed, my yoke. Yo! Give thanks, yeah, man. Yeah! Rastafari!
Ja, Rastafari.
Yeah, man, camp and paradise are evil.
As the Honorable Marcus Garvey would say, up, you mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. You will. One God, one aim, one destiny. We are one family. Now the whole family is today being honored for the work that they have done from way back when. But we are looking to the future. And Brother Omar is a man that is steadfast, treading the tread of Rastafari. And I know Brother Desmond is the one that will always encourage I and say, listen, self-reliance is what Marcus Garvey say now. So it's one of the greatest tailors, make him own clothes, make clothes to the people in the community. So give thanks, and I know he'll be very proud when he receive it.
Start. There is Mr. Luke Campbell is not here, right? Mr. Luke Campbell.
You can't tell if you know. You can't tell if you.
Yeah.
Omar, come for this. Can't tell if you Campbell. Not every Campbell. Not every Campbell. Come on, I'm going to take you. That's our family, man. Family, where are we?
Put on the back.
And you want to play a pocket too?
On behalf of Mr. Luke Campbell.
Give thanks. Moments like these are very precious when you are amongst great people. The Honorable Marcus Garvey had another saying. The ends you serve that are selfish will take you no further than yourself. But the ends you serve for all in common will take you into eternity. Brother Campbell is a man who believes in that philosophy. He has always worked for his community. And he has invited me to attend the church. And I will be at the church because the drums have a role. The drums is the heartbeat of the people. And as you know, reggae is from the one drop. So give thanks again, and you know, I know Brother Campbell will be greatly appreciative of this. Rastafari.
Round of applause for everyone, those who have been appointed today. Round of applause for those who are appointed today. Let me just give you a preview. The 21st of September, Emperor. The 21st of September. Please save the date. Major Ellis, save the date. The 21st of September. Mr. Emmanuel Chin, where is he? Save the date, sir. 21st of September. The International Day of Peace. At the school. At the school. The 21st of, you know, that's one of the biggest UPF days. September, 21st of September is the International Day of Peace. So I am engineering that with Brother Heru, with Brother Lorne, with Brother Big Stone. Brother Big Stone, the 21st of September, shall we come back? Let the people save the date. Shall we be here on the 21st of September, the International Day of Peace?
It's not my time to really accept Sharon yet, but I just want to endorse what he said because I was talking to Sniper over there, so. I'm going to tell him, say, come the 21st, the International Day of Peace of September, we're going to have a massive event over there, so. The only way it not happen unless Uno say, Uno don't want it to happen. Saying, Nakata wants it to happen, all the items want it to happen. Saying, everybody wants it to happen. The Emperor wants it to happen. Saying, so we'll put back the place on the map.
With the school or the playfield?
It's a school, right? There's their playing field.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So, is it Tredegar Park primary, is it? And all ages. Tredegar Park primary and infant. So we love that because guess what? A child shall lead them. So I'm not going to hold it up much longer, but we endorse it. My name is Claude Sinclair, the slave name. But everybody call me Big Stone. There's one stone where everybody want fling, but them can't fling.
Go on now.
Ladies and gentlemen. Just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that among the ambassadors of peace, there are those who would wish to say a few words. So, starting with Mr. Constantine Bogle. Would you like to come, sir? No? Share what you have on your heart.
Greetings, 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 greetings. Give thanks. Let me first recognize Brother Miguel, a man who I know from before 1 year. How are you, sister? Aduki? All right, man, as I respect my brother. Yeah, man, let me recognize the Emperor for the Maroon. Yeah, man, and let me recognize each and every one, whether you hear your name, my name you out individual or not. I bring you a Paul Bogle love from St. Thomas. See, and I want them big up the love in the car. Remember in 1865, And we walk from St. Thomas, come down here, come tell the governor, say,
Burn on the courthouse. Yeah, man.
we tell the governor, say, we want to talk to him, and I run up and down. And the rest is history.
Oh, we burn on the courthouse, so you can know
What, 29 white man dead up at St. Thomas.
The first courthouse of abundance in the world.
Yeah, man, 29 white man, it get cut off up at St. Thomas.
And the first courthouse of abundance in the world.
Seeing the Prime Minister of England dead because him have heart attack and dead 7 days after. And the word 7, number 7, them say mean completion. So we complete him. Panda day there. Saying, now I was invited here to receive honor on behalf of the Paul Bogle Foundation as ambassador for peace. Paul Bogle was an ambassador for peace. He was forced to take on the slave master and to take it to the slave master and make him know, say, we don't fear him. Saying, and that is why everything that Jamaica is enjoying and more today exists because of the richest man back in those days. The richest black man back in those days, Paul Bogle, saying, the man there has stand out and do what him have to do. Now, I really don't know, to be honest with you, where to start, because when I listen to Brother Miguel, when I listen to Brother Miguel's presentation, I say, I listen to Emperor presentation and other presentation. I am saying that, you know, I don't think we have time to get into all of the presentations. But let me say one thing. Today is a very important and a very significant day for I and I. And it is significant for I and I because some years ago in 1999, I decided to start a Paul Bogle Foundation. I formed the Paul Bogle Foundation and I start a thing named a memorial for the people them who died as a result of slavery. Brethren, I beg them to give you a listening, you know. Remember, you know, at the first time Bogle come around here, you know. See? So I beg you to give Bogle to listen and hear what I have to say. I started the Paul Bogle Foundation in 1999. And when I started the Paul Bogle Foundation, I never even penetrate the day or the month that it started. I only remember say I started the Paul Bogle Foundation in July. So about 3 years ago, I passed through and give Stone a check. I'm base. And now Stone did their talk and Stone said to me, say, when was the Paul Bogle Foundation founded? When you started? So I say to Stone, say, you know, say, I started sometime in July 99. But I don't really remember the date. And Stone said, no man, I say, man, the date important, man. We want to know the date. So I say, you know, say, the documents for the foundation in my vehicle. Say, but at the same time, I'm lazy if I get up and I say, no watch the date, man. No watch the date. It's formed in July. I'm sure of that. So Stone said to me, say, nah man, I say, man, we have to get the date, man. Go take out the document, make us see the date. When we take out the document, brethren, and come with the document, guess when the Paul Bogle Foundation for? The 23rd of July. His Imperial Majesty birthday. And I run the Paul Bogle Foundation for over 20 years at the time and never realized the foundation was founded on July 23rd. And the reason why this is very important, this is not just I am not just trying to say that I run the farm, the foundation because Panda Day, because I know His Majesty's birthday. It take me a little over 20 years. I never know. Say, His Majesty's birthday, the foundation for Alpan.
On the 7th month.
Say, the 7th month. The month of completion again. See? So, hear me now. Let me say something to you. Our foundation is based upon a fundamental, a very important and a very serious thing. Anytime you see a man dead, anywhere, around here or anywhere in Jamaica, right? 9 days time, whether I'm poor or I'm rich, them have a candle vigil for him. Now hear me? 9 days time, them have a candle vigil for him. People come together and light candle in memory of him. Even if him can't buy a candle, the community hold a candle vigil in honor of him. Did you know that the United States of America, the president, light a candle every 9/11? The governor of New York light a candle every 9/11. The mayor of New York, them have a big candle vigil where them light candles for the people who dead in a 9/11. Which part in a Jamaica candle vigil start? Who get the vigil and come with it? I and I. Candle vigil start in a St. Thomas. Every year, I and I light 1,000 candles out of Marant Bay in a St. Thomas. The same place where them hang Paul Bogle and the same place where them hang George William Garden. The only place where 2 national hero hang. You find that at St. Thomas. We hold a candle vigil. When I start the candle vigil, the man them denounce me as a man where I practice Obia. Right? But I really never, that never really fear me. I never get no fear because them know I say, I and I believe in a Obia and a Obia I deal with. Because for those of you who don't know, see, when you hear about St. Thomas, then tell us that Obia walk in parish. Yes, Obia walk there. But Obia walk down here too. Because guess what happened? When we're going at the history book, you know. When we're going at the history book, you know. The history book no say St. Thomas people walk Obia, you know. Them say Obia is a part of the black man culture. And we carry Obia from Africa come here with we. So when a man say, I and I am Obia man, I say yield to him because him know what I go on. You understand where you deal with? See, so every year, my brother, I've been fighting for the longest while. For a day. When, because I come to take the work, you know, from which part Paul Bogle take it and stop it. See? I come for the what? Carry the work from which part Paul Bogle carry it and stop. You hear me now? And more and I remember this, the 24th of October, the day when them hang Paul Bogle. Or you fi hang the leader of a church and you honor him and say him a national hero. But the day when him hang is known in history, but it is not recognized. Right? The day when the man hang has to be recognized. Otherwise, your honor where you come with and I talk about you glorify the works of the man and give thanks for the man's contribution. You're joking. So not only are we asking, my brothers and sisters, for October 24th to be recognized in honor of Paul Bogle, but we have broadened the scope. We broadened the scope, you know. Hundreds of millions of our ancestors dead as a result of them enslavement. So we are asked to hide them. I mean, I ask them to light no candle for Paul Bogle, you know. Light it for your ancestors. Every man must light a candle 6 p.m. if you can't make it to which part the big event that take place at St. Thomas. There's 15 countries may have across the world right now that is lighting, will be lighting candle with us this year on October 24th. 15, and the man will control control the media. The whole of them are hide it. That they can't believe say one man come. So powerful. Because we know say what? Fire. Yeah man. Fire mean what? Cleansing. Fire mean what? Purity. And water that is coming down at this time means life. See? So, we want them to remember that. October 24th, 6 p.m. Call every man a foreign, every man all over the world, and make them know so we want everybody to light a candle on the day. We are going to kill crime and violence in a Jamaica once and for all. And we show the people them say, the fact that you don't vote for your government, whichever government you don't want to vote for, and them don't know how to bring peace, them don't know how to bring certain things to the people. It no means that none of them, what, our 63 man upper parliament, through them no know, nobody there no know. See, people there with the blood of Paul Bogle same way, we there, we not gone away. Them try to kill all of we, but them couldn't do it. See? Whole heap of man did have to change them name, whole heap of man did have to run away, would have to do all kind of thing. See? But the fact is, we are still here. And the fact is also, anytime you're getting a universal changes coming on this earth, it have to come out of the east. It can't come out of nowhere else. What me say? One day them hear that. It have to come from the east. If it not come from the east, if it not come out of the east, it can't bring about a universal changes. Paul Bogle bring universal changes. Make the Queen of England and the Parliament of England had to change their laws in every colony on earth because they became fearful that people haven't heard what Paul Bogle did. They were going to emulate Paul Bogle. There's no need for us to kill one another. All we need to do is gather in millions, thousands and millions of firelight a day when everywhere Babylon turn. Babylon must surround with fire. And the fire what we surround him with, we not go at him, we not burn down in place, we not kill nobody. Every man just stays up at 6 o'clock. When him look, he must say, yeah, when him look, he must be able to say, at least 1 million people in a Jamaica light fire panda day. And when we talk about fire, we're talking about the Almighty. Because every time you go in the Bible and you look at every appearance with the Almighty God make, and you tell me if I'm on fire you see. Every time the Almighty God appear, him appear in fire. So fire and a play thing. You know what the event where we keep a year time, you know what name? Fire baptism. What me say name? Fire baptism.
High power strong, yeah.
See? So we know say the way to the future is fire. We have to bring a cleansing and a purity. Out of the cleansing and the purity, then you will get the unification of the race. You can't put a race through slavery and do them so much thing, man. Rape your mama, rape your sister, rape the man, them rape every women rape who have to take for themselves. See? You can't bring back people, black people or whatever you name you want. You can't bring people together. Without you have to create a cleansing. Get rid of those impurities that exist. Them have to get rid of. So my brethren, we are called Pandey them. We want to say when October 24th, remember I must get a chance to come forward on here. So the message left in the eye man right now. Say, what we say? A day of fire when every man around here stays up at 6 o'clock and with them fire and light. Every man have a candle in the man. So we say, fire. We have bring down. Brethren, watch America I try to take away our thing, you know. We start here, so, you know. And them have it up there and nobody no want go on like them no want talk. Say America up there. a stage big candle vigil and presidential light candle. You know what it mean? You know what it mean? The day when this thing exposed. But anyway, brethren, the word is love. Take care. Thank you all for inviting me here and acknowledging me. And take care of yourself. One love. Give thanks.
Empress?
Yes,
Queen. Maroon. Sister Elliot, welcome her to the podium, please.
Yes, I'm not going to be lengthy because I know we have start. Yes, all right. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. In the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and His Balanced Empress Menin. Power to Marcus Messiah Garvey. I am a part of a group called the Marcus Garvey PPP 133 movement. And I'm going to get in all the things we do. Just want you to know we have a farm in Spanish Town here. We have meetings every Thursday. We have a school that we adopt. We're going to adopt more schools, and we're doing lots of things. So as the days and the months and the years go by, we know very soon we'll be accomplishing a lot for our Maroon people. All right, you know, when Brother Harold said to me, they're going to award me, I said, award me? Whew. All right. When him tell me 10 o'clock in the morning, I said 10 in the morning, that's the time I getting up in the morning. Because I actually am a night owl. I work at nights. So it's like all 3, 4 o'clock, I'm going off to bed. So I said 10 o'clock, that means I'm going to go get up maybe by 8 o'clock to get here 10 o'clock. I don't see that working. So even up to last night, I wasn't even sure I was going to be here. Because I'm thinking, oh, tired I was before and how tired I will be. But when my phone rang this morning at 9, someone called me at 9 who don't remember that I get up at 10, 10:30. I said, you know, this is a wake-up call. And I said, all right, just get cracking. The Father will see it through. I waited so long to get vehicles to get here. Finally, I came and I give thanks. And I was early, even though I was late. So, you know, I just want to say I really appreciate love. All of what, you know, Brother Heru has been putting out. He came here early, put up the tents, everything, and make sure everything was all right. Brother Miguel have another mission, and he's here, you know. And for everyone who took time out and know the importance of today, the 130th Earth Day of His Imperial Majesty, on Haile Selassie I Boulevard, a very special boulevard. You people on a special. Haile, His Majesty, on a special man. Just, you know, and make sure good things come out of the community under these names. One love, and, you know, give thanks again. Let's. One love, one aim, one destiny. Yeah.
Up, you mighty race. We can accomplish. Up, you mighty race. We can accomplish what we will. One Jah, one aim, one destiny. Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. Give thanks. That is how we close all our meetings that Sister Aisha talk about. Give thanks.
Greetings and blessings, brothers and sisters. My name is Mastutu Mahat. That is my African name. I don't really too like the other slave name. But what I have to say now, I pass through this community and I stop here and I can see the harmony among you people. I don't see no raga behavior. And it strikes me. So I like to keep it that way. You understand? And as time go by, we are going to do all we can to really give you some kind of whatever we can. See? The next thing is we forgot some of the other heroes that they are not spoken up. You have like Brother Howell, you have Brother Henry, you have Brother Taki, you have, where the other one? Yeah, Brother Taki, you have Owen.
She said she related to Taki, you know. So she named Taki.
All right.
That's your surname? Taki. Let's give her a big round of applause.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. All right. So you have Henry. Henry's son who came here to say they would be liberating us, but they didn't make it. So we want to honor them too, because they came unselfishly to do something, but them slaughter them. So we want to remember many others, but as time goes by, we will reveal them. So peace and love, brother and sister, and the best to you. And I would ask you to plant some flowers. Who can plant some flowers eventually along this path? Blessed.
Thank you. As the streets, the sign will be unveiled. Emperor Haile, Emperor Selassie, Drive. Document it, please.
Selassie I Boulevard. Document Haile Selassie I Boulevard.
Maroon documents, get back to the sovereignty, you understand? And big up Ross Miguel, His Excellency Big Stone, High Priest, Ross Racy, and big up Brother Sammons, you understand? Neat as always, and all the people about 10 out, you understand? So big up H&J, you understand? Sidewalk Shop, and big up all of the people. KJ, yeah, all right. All here, we shall appear.
Yeah, man, Tredegar Park, it's an honor to be here. We had a wonderful ceremony. We had a wonderful presentation. I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you. Every single one of you that received an award as Ambassador for Peace, I salute you. I am myself an ambassador for peace. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say today is a very special day for us. And I just want to say thank you for being yourself. Thank you for being nice. Thank you for being welcoming. But all of the artists that will right down in there and draw forward over there. Sniper away there, come over here, son. Now. Lyrical, come over now. Because we want to hear the item, you know, we have to have the item on camera, brethren, because we want community artists there. Your books, brother, when there? Forward over here, man. The other man come stop on that thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, all of that, them, I want to hear a piece of the thing, brother. No album, but second one there. Second one. But second one there. Yeah, man, you can't stick out, man. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to start it off with my friend, you know. Lyrical. For years me know him, man. We love him, I do. I want him to bless the place. So without further ado, Lyrical, it's an honor, man, for me to come all the way from Kingston on His Imperial Majesty 138 Earth Strong, and to be able to bring you on a platform of such magnitude. So without further ado, my friend, Lyrical.
Yeah, man, blessed Mr. Stone. Yeah, man, Mr. Miguel and all dignitaries in the place, you know. Emperor Selassie I Earth Strong. You don't know. Yeah, me like the thing, you know, with the candle light up on them thing for the peace and the place. You see what I'm dealing? See what I say? There's no battle last where the master fight. Jah protect his children whether day or night from the evil of this world and them dirty parasite. All them evil pestilence that crawlers by night. Selassie I cripple and the plans of the enemy bind them up. Pan them deeds go dump them in the cemetery. So when they find the evil them anyway, prayer where we give them, cause that have to be enemy. There's no battle last where the master fight. Jah protect him children whether day or night from the evil of this world and them dirty parasite. Yeah, man, I don't know where the two in one and you don't see it. We are doing. Yeah, for the peace, I say peace. That to say, you know. You see it? So we light up the candle October, you don't see it. The symbol of death is all around. Funeral parlors full the town. For the whole night we just hear the creek shout. With the little black dog never stops down. What was that? Another gun go bang. Another sad funeral song. Where's the big stone? Another terrorist strike. Another death last night. What would tell them say? Another devil unleash. Another sad funeral speech. Another card unseen. Another broken dream. Doesn't have to be this way. There got to be a better way. No place for the children to play. But any time you can hear a scream. And from the distance they put the siren. Them not treat the youth them to ice cream. It has been replaced with pure blue steel. Yeah. For another gun go bang. For another sad funeral song. You know, crime and violence had been so normalized in Jamaica that the gruesome act of yesterday, today, has been obliterated by today's merciless deeds. Another gun go bang, another sad funeral song. King Song, Lucian and one of them. Hello Lewis, you don't see big stone. Yeah man.
If all the people in Tea Park did have more love in their heart, this would be a better park. Yeah, a better park for you, a better park for me, a better park for each and everyone. So live right, my brother, and live right, my sister, and please, oh please don't go astray. For we are all God's children. Yes, we know, and we know that God means love.
Yes, Mayor. Big up yourself. You see what I say? Alright. From man over there, you know, the emperor there. Big stone there. It's a land there. You don't know. Respect goes out to them elders because what go on, you know, you do and then make it possible. So. You see, the emperor bless the place with some beverage, you know, so me just look on them and tell them, say, you know, watch this. Special dedication to all drinker, whether you drink white rum or a stronger liquor. I dance did that keep me say somewhere boy. White rum I keep it and so him a the promoter. Who are the gate man no Guinness it and dada. I look inside that him with the bushmaster. Me step in at the dance and me go reach further. Me go sight Mr. Jug and dress up like soldier. I fling sweet wine under rose water. Boofing at the man. Boofing at the man.
You know, yeah. You know what I say? Love and company, love and company. Your mama say, love and company, love and company. Yo, we never hear the love and company, the love and company. Me see that your mother say, love and company, love and company. Get a youth you want to be a liar, and get a youth you want to be a doctor. And get to you, just listen. When mama say, listen. Mama say, low bad company. In the street, it hard to say. Listen mama say, get to you, and that is say, what you say, what you say? Low bad company. When mama say,
yeah, you don't know. Yeah, but like a little thing I go and see it. A long time that you go and boy and see it. I will dance that and respect what I want to say. Members only, it's a Rasta party. You don't need no big gun to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, not bring your broken arm. Cause it's members only tonight. Say you lost a woman, say you lost a man. You got a lot of problems all in your life. We're throwing a party for the sad and lonely. Oh, it's members only tonight.
yeah. I like award, I like things. I know enough respect, I know it's a Rastafari thing. I know a few black people them ISIS.
Black woman, who will wait up high. Road may be long or the well may be dry. Black woman, I beg you don't stop trying. With poor parents work hard, we still have to cry. Black woman, who will wait up high. Road may be long or the well may be dry. Black woman, I beg you don't stop trying. With poor parents work hard, we still have to cry. Black woman, to all the system set, it's like we get neglect. When Papa was up on the corner, mommy sit down and fret. But the work we work and the rich man I get. And we are bust be a sweat, we still can't collect. The rich man sit down a yard pan internet. Me say I check him and check how much money we make. And the poor people, them me say I nothing we get. Them still a reject. But black woman, who will wait up high. Road may be long or the well may be dry. Black woman, I beg you don't stop try. We poor parents work hard and we still have to cry. But black man, I beg you stop and check. Because 4% who are we use them to go and have no assets. We want them to get when me never get. When my mother no make and our mother no make. So but to love your crep, we are gonna make some steps. This we use them come in the next intellect. With them still a reject. But black woman, who will wait up high. Road may be long and the way may be dry. Black woman, I beg you don't stop try. We poor parents work hard and we still have to cry. Respect.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, Tredegar Park. They don't know, so we have to represent for the ladies. Tredegar Park, a history that's in the making. I just want you to appreciate what was done today and make we live up and make Haile Selassie I Boulevard, the boulevard, the suicide get some stars on it. Emancipate myself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophet while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. You got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever had. Redemption song. Mama, I see make the nicest pudding. Tell her mama, I see make the nicest pudding. Nicer than the cake, nicer than the dumpling. Nicer than the aisle where you find the dumpling. Me say, me book a flight up on the air Jamaica. Me book a flight up on the air Jamaica. The shirt when me wear it was a sailor color. The pants when me wear it was a knickerbocker. The shoes for me foot it was a roach killer. Me say me gone in a Florida. The Aljaman me say me gone in America. But what we say? Bam bam. What a bam bam. Bam bam pillam. Bam bam. Bam bam pilla pilla. Bam bam bam. Come me say what a bam bam. Hey, respect, this is teacher Ian's weight. You don't know. My large. Big up yourself, Team Park.
Straight, big up yourself, man. Straight, yeah. I know it's fun to check in. I'm more everyone in the city knows that we have treasure inside of us, so we have a dig deep right now. You hear that? Say man, I dig deeper. Yeah. My mama, she happy live sweeter. I have holes inside and me a the keeper. It got me searching though, I'm a seeker. We dig deeper. Hey, Papa, only poverty you are gonna bring a reaper. My daughter happy know say our daddy is a leader. Me inside 1,000 feet, so dig deep. I have a treasure inside of me. It got gold and majestic peace. Yeah. I got diamonds within me, so me dig deep. I have a treasure inside of me. It got gold and majestic peace. I'm a diamond, a medal, a trophy, a precious stone, a solid rock, a pure gold, a diamond for a fact. I'm usually on the earth, but now I'm on top. I'm a gift and wrap, a treasure unlocked. Hey, I close my eyes, that's the map. I search my soul, there's a little treasure box. I open up, it's the blessings that I've got. I've surpassed 10,000 feet. I dig deep. There's a treasure inside of me. It got golds and majestic pieces. I got diamonds within me. So me dig deep for the treasure inside of me. It got golds and majestic peace. I'm a diamond shining. I'm the finest. I'm stainless. A special lion. No prices. I'm priceless. I'm seeking, so I'm finding. Inside, that's where I do the mining. I keep digging and drilling and grinding. I keep telling until I see the glistening lights on my eyelids. Right in me dig deep. I have a treasure inside of me. It got golds and majestic pieces. I got diamonds within me. Jamaica dig deep for the treasure inside of me. It got golds and majestic peace. We are diamonds, we are medal, we are trophy, we are precious stones.
Small piece, me I go in the people where you don't know my place, so I have to give them peace. You ready? So if I don't got good to say, I won't say bad. And if I got bad to say nothing at all. Love for my people, yes we stand tall. And all them I wish, but I'm not gonna live to see me fall. If I don't got good to say, I won't say bad. And if I got bad to say nothing at all. Love for my people, yes we stand tall. And all them I wish, but I'm not gonna live to see me fall. Listen, everything in life it happen for a reason. It don't matter the time or the season. All I know that love is the healing. And I will never say nothing to hurt your feelings. Yo, look, we're gone, but the morning can't come with the evening. Big up, Rastafari, Shuba, sicker than. Big up your place.
Final one.
Yeah. Rough Stone. Don't know how the king sit down on the throne. Big up yourself, my teacher. Watch on now. Whole tea park. You see this thing, watch on my teacher, you know it says a 5P all black people thing. Dog. I know we have to do it. Watch on my daddy. Seeing the thing. Well, like man said, this one dedicated to the rough and the maker. Want everybody to hear when me speak. East and west, me say north and south. Listen to the words coming out of me mouth. Me say big man, well you know this are the truth. When you look on the girls, them and them look cute. Use them, abuse them, and then refuse them, and then you class them down in a the no good group. The fire going burn like a pot of boy soup. Anytime you dead, the earth a pollute. This one dedicated to the rough and the maker. Want everybody to hear when me speak. East and west, me say north and south. When you listen to the words coming out of me mouth. Man, I no blind side, so who no can see it. Warrior go broke out in the Middle East, so the time is near. You know, well, give thanks and praise, my dad.